hoping for.
Down low. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Hunter with it. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now here's Wiseman. Collins grabs the miss. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Murphy. And Wiseman sends it back. They get it back. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Atlanta. Right now they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And I think for the Hawks, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Wiseman. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's around 18 points per game, just over 3 blocks, and 8 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Johnson from past the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Bounce pass, Russell. Pass to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Bates Diop, the pass to Young. Inside. Here's Zeller. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Vucevic throws it down.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Westbrook passes to Zeller. And here's Westbrook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. Over Russell and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, Russell Westbrook has worked hard, and you can see it pays dividends in the confidence he has in the jumper.
Back to Russell. And the layup is good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Zeller. He kicks it to Johnson. Driving the lane, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. To the paint. Here's Russell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Russell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Passes it to Wiseman. Kicks it to Kispert. Fires the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Now that's a smart play by Wiseman. He's got their offense down. He reads his teammates' movements so well.
Now, here is Young. 9 points last game out. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. And here we go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 8. Now the pass to Bates Diop. The Hawks working the ball around. Westbrook kicks to Young. Clock at 6. Pulls it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's on D'Angelo Russell.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now Johnson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New Orleans. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. And that one drops for him.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Pass to Vucevic. Pass to Russell. And stolen by Zeller. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Young against Russell. Here's Bates Diop. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 2. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Kispert. Russell looking it over. To the inside. Shaw makes it off the glass. And Seattle leads by 6.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
And so it's Seattle, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got D'Angelo Russell. Shaw is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Kispert. And it's Grant in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Here's Grant. That one wide left.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Kicks it out to Johnson. That's tipped. Young against Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And so Russell hits them both.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Westbrook passes to Zeller. He gets that one. Zeller's got his first 2 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside, Russell. Passes to Shaw. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Vucevic dishes to Grant. He kicks to Russell. Here's Shaw. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's the pass to Shaw. Down low. Here's Kispert. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Outside, Russell. To the paint. Picked off in midair. Young against Russell. Young drives in. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Russell passes to Vucevic. Back to Russell. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
Atlanta calls timeout. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy